In a
life.
stirring
The
revelation,
55-year-old
R&B
off-on-your-own artist
luminary
surprised
Albert.
those in attendance at the Equal
Known in
Justice
private
Now
circles
Awards
as
in
the
Los
biological
Angeles,
patriarch
where he
of
is
the
producing
Diddy
the Al
Combs
B.
grown
Shore
stepchild.
life story.
Quincy
The Grammy nom. Summer of
insinuated a shadowy
2022,
connection
Al B.
between the
collapsed and was
beleaguered
rushed to the
hip-hop
hospital to
titan
come home
and
to
his
him
own enigmatic
following the
coma
recent series of
back in
unfortunate events
2022.
surrounding Diddy's life, where he
Amid a
fell into a
whirlwind of
coma that lasted
controversy
more than 2
swathing
months.
Diddy,
The cause of
R&B
the incident has
has
never been
extended a
revealed.
heartfelt plea for
Reportedly,
Quincy
his
to
elder
seek
son is
refuge
now
with
a
him.
Law enforcement agents
At
have
the
raided
esteemed Equal
properties
Justice
owned
Now
by
Awards
musician
in the
after
heart
his
of
speech
Los
at the
Angeles.
awards,
The
Al B
seasoned
told TMZ
crooner,
that he doesn't
standing
speak about
solo
another
in
man,
his
late model
artistic
and actress
endeavors,
Kim Porter, with
left the
whom Diddy
audience
was
in
in it
awe
on
as he
1994
disclosed
until
plans for a
2007.
biographical
The entire
project,
situation is
subtly
unfortunate.
hinting
I don't
at
speak
Diddy's
about another
involvement.
man's business,
The
Al B
narrative
added.
of Al
All
B.
I know is that I'm working
Sure
on the life
unfolds,
story.
he
Sons
declared
were
to an
recently
enraptured
pictured
audience.
returning and
A
quickly leaving
statement
again.
captured
Two
and
men were put in
disseminated by
handcuffs as
TMZ.
police searched the $40
Brace
million
yourselves,
mansion in the
for you shall
upscale.
delve
You
into
really
the
understand
saga
how
of
I
a coma.
ended up in a
A
coma.
call to
RN
Homeland
sources told
Security
ABC
might
News that
just be
two
in
of
order.
Diddy's sons were
The summer
detained
of
and then
2022
brothers appeared to
saw
return to
Al
the
B.
property
succumbing
separately
to
and
an
gathered their
unforeseen
belongings
ailment,
around 10:30
precipitating an
p.m.
urgent
local time
hospital
and left
dash
shortly
that
after.
culminated in a
Then
coma
King arrived at
Hold
the
on to
spanning
your,
over 2
hold on
weeks,
to your
its
britches.
origins still shrouded in
Armed
mystery.
guards were stationed
Rumors
outside
abound
Diddy's Miami
that
mansion
his eldest
complex a
son
day
harbors
after it was
fears
raided
of
by
a similar
federal
fate.
agents in an alleged
Al B.
human traying
S.
probe.
cryptic
In
reference
Hold On
to
to Your
Homeland
Britches,
Security
and you'll really
was
understand
perceived
how I
by
ended
many
up in a coma
as an
on
allusion
Swish
to the
Star
recent
Island,
legal
wrenching open
turmoil
an ornate metal
ensnaring
gate to get
Diddy's
inside, now
estates
afraid
in
the
both
same
Los
thing may
Angeles
befall
and
him.
Miami.
To those in the
With
audience,
Homeland
Al
Security
B's
acknowledging
investigators
their
had left the
involvement
scene the
in a
following morning,
significant
but
probe.
private guards
In the
blacked
wake
out
of
the
his
driveway
poignant
to stop
address,
anyone
Al B.
accessing the houses,
conveyed
worth
to
around
TMZ
80 guards dressed
a
head to
reticence
toe in
to
black
discuss
and
the
wearing black
escapades of
surgical
others,
masks,
expressing
refused to
relief
say
that
whether
Quincy
Diddy was
was spared
inside.
from the ensuing
I don't know
chaos.
anything about that,
Quincy,
said one.
born
A
to the
second
late
growled at
model and
reporters
actress
and
Kim
warned them
Porter,
not to walk
who
onto
had a
Diddy's
tumultuous
property.
liaison
The
with
Grammy
Diddy
winner, who is
spanning
being accused in several lawsuits of
1994 to
SU armed
2007,
agents from the
has
Department
been
of
under
Homeland
Diddy's wing
Security
ever
entered
since.
luxury coma
The
in
scenario is
2022,
regrettable,
and the veteran singer
albeit
is now urging his son to
lamented.
come host of the
My
United
focus
States,
remains on
with
the
video
biographical
footage showing
odyssey
helicopters
and the
vests
mysterious
gathered in the home's
circumstances
backyard
that
near the
led to
pool.
my coma.
Multiple carrying
Await
bags and
further
boxes of
revelations.
evidence to a van with assistance
Allegations
from
have
police set up
surfaced
outside the
accusing
house,
Diddy
and
of
agents were
exploiting
still
his
entering
sons
and
during the
leaving
property
hours after the
searches,
accused of being
prompting
Diddy's
Al
drug
B.
mule was arrested
to
trying to
appeal
board
for
a plane
Quincy
at the same
to
time
return
the
to his
agents
fold.
at Opa
In a
Locka
dramatic
Airport
turn
in
of
Miami.
events,
Earlier
Diddy's
today,
progeny,
Homeland
Justin
Security
and King
Investigations
Combs,
New
were
York
seen
executed
hastily
actions
exiting
as
their
part of
Los
an
Angeles
ongoing
domicile
investigation,
post-detainment
with a
during
citizen
a
told the
mansion
crowd,
raid,
as seen in a
igniting
clip
a
shared by
media
TMZ.
frenzy.
So,
Law
confirmed
enforcement,
the raids were
backed
part
by
of an
armed
S-Tra
sentinels,
King investigation
descended
with
upon
assistance from
Diddy's Miami
HSI Los
fortress
Angeles,
following
HSI
suspicions of
King, and
illicit
16-year-old
activities,
twins Delilah
leading the
Starr and
property's
Jesse
occupants
James, and he had
breached and the
17-year-old
community
Chance
abuzz.
with Sarah Chapman,
Despite
and
the legal
17-month-old
maelstrom,
was ripped
Diddy,
away, and the
embroiled in a
15-foot high
series of
doors were left
lawsuits
so buckled
alleging
with Dana
severe
Tran.
misconduct,
The rapper's
remained
whereabouts are unknown.
conspicuously
Jet
absent
is
from
no
the public
longer
eye.
available on the
As
plane
federal
tracker service
forces
flight. I wondered
penetrated
about
his
him.
lavish
Where
estates
was
across
he?
the nation.
What was he doing?
Concurrently,
And most
an
that's according to the
individual
website.
implicated as
The Department
Diddy's
of
courier
Homeland
was
Security and
apprehended,
other local law enforcement offices
intertwining
have
with
not
the
been able to
broader
comment on Diddy's
investigation
location.
spearheaded by
Also
Homeland
known as
Security.
Al B. Shore is my
Amidst the
biological
upheaval,
father.
Diddy,
But Sean,
now
his jet took off
54,
from the Van Nuys
father to
Airport in
3
Los
of Kim
Angeles,
Porter's
spotted around
children
3
and
p.m.
guardian
at
to
the Miami
Quincy,
Opa Locka
remains
Executive
elusive.
Airport.
Diddy's
Airport,
private
though he
affairs
was
and
not being
whereabouts
detained in
engulfed in
any fashion.
speculation.
He was
As the
reportedly
saga
waiting on others
unfolds,
in his party,
the music
who were
world
being
watches
questioned
with
by
bated
federal arrested
breath,
by Miami-Dade
pondering the
police,
implications
alongside
of Al B.
Homeland Security by federal officials.
cryptic
He was
message
said to be
and
never
the fate
cuffed
of
or
two
taken
of
into
hip-hop's
custody.
most
Tracked to the
storied
Caribbean
figures.
island of Antigua
The
last
owner
Monday,
slash
reported
operator has
TMZ.
requested
But
that
Diddy
this
was said to be
aircraft not
boarding
be
a
tracked
separate
publicly.
private jet in
A
Opa Locka
FlightAware
when the
website
feds
arrived,
spokesperson for Homeland
echoing
Security
the cloak of
Investigations
privacy
repeated
enveloping
their
Diddy
arrived. The
amidst
inquiry
the
was being
swirling
directed
legal
by
storms.
Homeland Security
The
Investigations. He has always been supportive of me, and I will forever love the investigations agents in New York, where he was accused by a former girlfriend for over a decade, as well as plying her with drugs, beating her, and forcing her to have sex with multiple male
only to be cited
while denied the allegations
and
and settled with Cassie out of court. Civil complaints brought in recent months leveling Ewell assault allegations against Puddle for my mom's love, support, guidance against Kathy. The rapper and music mogul has been fighting various legal battles, including one against an unnamed woman who claimed he and two friends Ewell assaulted her when she was 17. Joy Dickerson Neal, another accuser, claims the Bad Boy founder slipped and Ewell assaulted her in 1990. Alleges that he filmed the attack and shared the video with his social circle. Another Jane Doe alleges that she and a friend were R by Diddy and his friend in the early 1990s. Not producer Rodney Lil Rod Jones filed a bombshell and despite Despite his
Ventura's
other
harrowing
plane heading to
account accuses
Antigua,
Diddy
is
of a
not
decade-long
said,
pattern of
claiming his
control,
boss subjected him to
drug
a year of
administration,
groping and constant
orchestrated
undo and
sexual
appreciate as a
encounters.
father. He is the
Allegations
one
Diddy
who helped mold
robustly
me into the
denies, having
unsolicited
reached a
touching of his
settlement with
privates.
Ventura.
So it's really not a
This
strange
lawsuit
life.
is but
A
one
few
of
days
several
ago, the
alleging
singer made a
sexual
public message
misconduct,
from a
painting
prior
a grim
relationship.
picture
His
of
other
the
children are
entertainment
Justin,
magnate's
whose
Diddy.
mother is 55-year-old
The
crooner
cascade
born
of
Albert
accusations
Brown.
doesn't
Let it
stop
be
with
known that the
Ventura.
door is wide
From an
open for his son
unnamed
to be
woman
with him as Sean
recounting
Diddy
an
Combs
assault at
expect him,
17
he wrote.
to Joy
As far as my
Dickerson-Neal's
biological
allegation
father
of a drugged
goes,
assault
the
in
man
her
who raised the
university
young
days.
actor is dealing with
And another
serious
Jane
legal
Doe's
and come
account
home.
of a
The door is
traumatic
wide
encounter
open, he wrote
in the
under an old
90s.
photo with Quincy.
The narrative
You're safe
paint
here,
a
son.
disturbing
I love you,
pattern.
Pops. Your love of
Rodney
looking
Lil
for
Rod
attention.
Jones's lawsuit
Some argue this
adds
point
to
by
the
while Diddy
tumult,
stepped up in his life.
alleging a year
The
of
father and son
unwanted
haven't had the
advances from Diddy,
seemingly prompting Albie to
underscoring the
ask
tumult
Quincy to go live with him.
enveloping Diddy's life,
32
and
wrote his
perhaps
father an open
validating
letter in
Albie.
2020 addressing his
Concerns
absence.
for his
Holmes,
son,
also known as
in a
Diddy,
poignant
has been a
social
father
media
figure in my
outrage.
life for as
Like the
long as
uncle.
I dad manager
Sure
protector.
beckoned to
I'm
Quincy,
claiming it.
his
I want to
and
be
the
able to
late
really
Kim
dock and
Porter's
remember.
progeny,
His letter started.
offering
Sean
sanctuary
Combs
amidst
is the
the storm
person whom I look
encircling
up
Diddy.
admiring. I think
Quincy's
I've been a
guardian
sponge,
through
and now I
formative
do so
years.
much, he said of
This
Diddy. Split
public
his time
plea
between sides
met
of his
with mixed
family in New York
reactions,
and Georgia as a person I am
underscored the
today,
complex
and I
web
will
of
always try to
relationships
live up to
and
his
history
expectations.
binding these figures.
Sisters, Delilah
Quincy's
Starr
own
and
words,
Jesse
in an
James,
open
whom he
letter,
features in the
reflect a
video.
nuanced
Passions,
bond
I'm very
with
much
both
into the
men,
art of acting, and then there's
acknowledging
music.
Diddy's
But just
influential
seeing
role
how
in
he
his life,
need no
while
contracts, no
pondering the
paper, but I'm
absence
my
of
sister's
Albie.
manager. He laughed.
Quincy's
I'm like the
reflections and
Kim
Albie.
Porter in
S
1991.
subsequent
Quincy
acknowledgement
notes,
signal,
speaking
a
with
journey
People
of
magazine about the
reconciliation and
Paramount
understanding,
series Family Legacy,
further illuminated
narrated by the
Quincy's
rapper,
insights
who
into
also
his life's
appears guide them.
inspirations
I
and
want them to really
aspirations
know the layers
in a
of
candid
everything.
discussion
Christian
with
King
People
Combs and
magazine.
Justin Dior Combs.
His narrative,
To talk about
enriched
artist said
by
witnessing hard
experiences
work
with
his
Diddy,
whole life has been
and a familiar
inspiring. Spitting
bond
image is
extending
all
to
I have
his
taken from him.
half-siblings,
Throughout my life,
outlines a
I've
young
always
man
been
poised at
able
the
to handle and
crossroads of
juggle all
legacy
these
and
things. I
individuality.
took that from him as my
As
most
Quincy navigates the
importantly,
legacies
was
of
he
both
even
his
thinking about
biological
me?
father
The
and Diddy,
mogul's wing.
the
When
unfolding
he and his
drama
siblings would
leaves
join
many
Diddy on
questioning the
tour,
path he
giving
will
me a
choose.
better understanding of
In
what
this
type of man
saga of
I'm going to
fame,
be. I
family,
am grateful.
and
I think my
fraught
pops felt
relationships,
safer with us there,
only
no matter
time
what
will
it
unveil
was.
the next
He needed
chapter
his
for
fam
Quincy,
responded and took
Albie,
accountability, saying
and
that his
Diddy.
job was to
For now,
family
the world
there, and I
watches,
think having your
waits,
kids
and
as your
wonders.
road dogs was a